What is up? Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Absolutely loving the jam. I put the link in the description. This guy's going live right now. He's just busting. So if you like to prospect and have a little bit of fun, let me turn the volume down just a little bit so I'm not yelling so loud. This is called 90s Hits Master Mix Dance Party by JC. Just absolutely rocking. Been digging this. If you like to prospect like I do, sometimes you got to have a little bit of music going on in the background and have a little bit of fun. So hopefully Facebook will not kick me to the curb for listening to this. But it's on YouTube, so it's public access radio, if you want to call it that way. So again, the link is right here if you want to go check it out and listen to some. He's actually live right now, just actually mixing live on YouTube. So very cool. Just got a lot going on there in the background. I'm going to turn that down just a little bit. Really quick while I'm in here. A couple of things to one. Got to check out the new shirt. Look, my wife made this for me. Isn't that cool? Here, got to show you the back. Let me check over here so you can see the back. Can you see the back? What? Absolutely. Yeah, the scan code works. Let me get it up there so you can scan it. It's probably the same code that's up here in the corner somewhere. It goes to the same place. So awesome deal. Excited about the brand, rocking the brand. Totally excited about that. So check this out. A couple of things. One, I want to run through this really quick so you understand. As a network marketer, I think I said this. I actually said this earlier in a training, but to keep it very simple, it's very easy to build. And I said the E word. Just change it to the S word. How about simple? It's not easy because it takes a lot of work, but it is simple. And there should be, in most businesses, your business should have basically 4 simple steps to build an online business when you're doing anything, which is very important to do. So if you're not sure what those 4 simple steps are, if you're not quite sure on how to build a business, again, it's something that should be complicated. It should be, where do I find some people? So you can go out and find some people and start a conversation. So that's the first part, right? Is to find people and start a conversation. That's the first thing that you need to do in anything that's going to happen. Next thing that you need to do is, once you start the conversation, is ask them if they're open to taking a look at your opportunity, right? And there's some scripts for that. A third thing that you need to do if they are open is you need to have a presentation to send them, right? Now, you can do the presentation yourself, but a lot of times that isn't very duplicatable because you can have a lot of brand new people come on that have never done a presentation. So if you have some type of recorded presentation, I love the fact that ours is actually an interactive presentation that lets me know, it sort of snitches on the person watching it and lets me know where they're at in the process. And then it gives them some options at the end, sort of like the number 1, number 2s, and number 3s. It gives them options at the end, and it'll tell me what option they chose. And then I can follow back up with them when they're done watching that. And of course, the fourth part of the system is basically having somebody to coach you, having a coach, a mentor, and a system to help you follow up and close. And again, that's a process that you can get used to. Your close should be something into this. So you saw the presentation. What'd you like most about what you saw, and what kind of questions do you have? That should be your question. And no matter what they say, you should know what the next step is. And the next step is, I need more information. Absolutely great. We've got a presentation this evening at 7 o'clock that's going to explain exactly all the details. It goes into a little bit more detail than the 18-minute presentation you saw. It's going to do a deep dive. Now, here's what's cool about that presentation. The presentation isn't necessarily there to give them more information. Most people, I have deduced that most people don't really need more information. They just need to see that there's more people involved than just you. So you get them on that live team call, you get them interacting with a whole bunch of more people, right? You get them interacting with a bunch more people, and now you have evidence, you have a culture going on. And typically after that team call, after that live business opportunity presentation, most people are going to come on board unless it's a money thing. So at the end of that question, at the end of that process, you're going to say, is there any reason you wouldn't get started right now? And if they balk at it a little bit, and you say, I completely understand, Suzanne, that typically there's 3 reasons people don't get started. they need more information. It's a time thing or it's a money thing. Which one is it for you, right? If they say it's a time thing, you overcome that objection, and hopefully you're taking notes. You overcome that objection with, yeah, I get it. I was just like you, working 70 hours a week, a full-time job as an internet sales manager. My mentor and coach showed me how I could actually build this business about 45 minutes to an hour to a day. Do you have 45 minutes that you think you could invest in building this business as a side hustle? Most people will say yes, right? If they don't have 45 minutes, then they're probably not really serious. So the next question will be, well, I get you. I hear you. You saw the preliminary presentation. You come and hung out with us for an hour. It seems like you like the team culture. On a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being not interested at all and 10 being ready to go, where do you see yourself a fit? Now, if they do anything under a 7, they're not interested in your business. You just need to let them go and move on and maybe enroll them as a customer or something like that. But typically, those 3 reasons is going to be it's an information thing. They've already seen all the information, so that's not it. It's a time thing. You overcame the time objection, say, well, it's 45 minutes an hour a day. And then, of course, if it's a money thing, right? If it is a money thing, say, well, if it's a money thing, based on the packages you saw, if money wasn't an objection, which one of those would you get started with? And basically, I don't know if your company has packages or not, but is it package A, package B, or package C? Well, I would get started with package B. Great. Package B is $500. Then it's $99 a month. How soon do you think you'd be able to come up with the $500 so that we can get your business launched? Find out where they're at. And then typically what I like to do is while we're waiting on them getting their money together, I'll actually put them inside a team group so they can get plugged in and see the culture so they don't forget how cool it is to hang around with the cool kids, right? So that's basically it. That should be your formula for building your business. That took me less than 5 minutes to go through. It's going on 7 minutes total time here, but I was talking about some other stuff, listening to some music in the beginning. But it's very, very easy, non-complicated process to build a network marketing business. One is you got to find and connect with people, start a conversation, ask them if they're open, send them the presentation, and follow up. Very, very simple, very, very easy process. And as you said, easy again, very, very simple process. The hard part about it is, now this is where it gets scary, is you got to do it a lot, right? You're excited, you just enrolled in the business, you're going like, oh, my friends are going to sign up. No, they're not. They're not, right? Unless you're super influenced and super cool, you might get some of your close friends. But the other 7.6 billion people on the planet that you have to reach out and knock on their door and say, hey, curious, are you open? And the cool thing about our team and my team and being a coach is I actually teach people how to cold prospect effectively so it doesn't come off spammy. Teach them how to market so you can do that really cool. We've got some really cool coaches that I'm learning from on how to get better on TikTok and how to get better on Reels and how to drive traffic and how to organically get leads, which I get now, which is very cool because I showed up every single day. And I'm not saying that to brag. I'm saying that because 4 years ago, I made a commitment that I was going to show up every day. And as a result, this last year, I was able to resign from this last May, I was able to resign from my job and sort of go full time, which is absolutely awesome and blessed to do that and get to work full time as a coach, get to work full time in my business, get to be a full time husband to my full time wife and a full time dad to my full time dog and a full time granddad and all that kind of other stuff. So absolutely cool. So hopefully you got some value out of this. Keep it simple. Don't overcomplicate what you're doing, right? Move people through the process. Start a conversation. That's the first thing you need to do is have conversations with people. Get in their heads and find out where they're at, right? Because right now, everybody in the world needs some extra money. I know in August, 4.3 million people left their jobs. I'm like, there's some people out there that want to do something different. They don't want to work for a boss. They don't want to have to go through all this political freaking medical crap that's going on right now. They want an option that they can stay at home, that they can run their own business, that they can generate an income. And if they get plugged into you and you provide them with a simple system, they're more likely to hang out in your culture and hang out with you as long as it's not complicated and they feel like they have to do presentations or some kind of crazy overviews or something where they have to get out in public. They don't even have to do a Facebook Live like this. They simply have to reach out to people and say, hey, got a business that helps people make money. Do you want to see what I'm doing? You can keep it very, very simple like that. And they say, yes, you send them a presentation. The presentation does the work. They follow up and ask them what they like most about what they saw. They give you an answer. Then you move them to the next step. It should be really basically that simple. I love you. Hopefully you got some value. I'm going to go back to listening to some music over here. You have an absolutely awesome, awesome Monday. I appreciate you. I love you. Jesus loves you. Absolutely nothing you can do about it. I'm on a mission to have no more empty refrigerators, make an extreme impact, and be an equity creator. I hope you are too. Enjoy your Monday.